Really feeling that earlier sunset in the backyard during the 7 o'clock news, Jeremy.
I know, Scott. Here we are standing in the dark
Oh.
during the 7. I was so happy in the springtime when the sun started to set after this show, and now the reality is starting to set in, unfortunately. We are heading into fall. Now we're in our second full day of fall. Felt again a lot like fall with temperatures only in the 60s. It was pretty dreary across a lot of the region, too. We picked up some rainfall, but not too much, just a few hundredths of an inch of rain in Hazleton and Mount Pocono. Here at Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport, we didn't even pick up any measurable rainfall, probably just a trace, a few raindrops, but not enough to actually measure within our rain gauge. Most amount of rainfall in any of our big cities, and that's for Selinsgrove, 5/100ths of an inch of rain. Of course, we are doing our Halloween House Initiative once again, started on Monday, yesterday, and this one came in from Linda from Dunmore, and she calls this one Taller Than John. And of course, the John in question here is John Meyer, because he's one of the tallest people we have here at WNEP, about 6'6", 6'7". And I guess this skeleton stands much taller than John Meyer. Thanks for sending that in, Linda. Here's what it looks like live in Pottsville. We got a thick overcast sky and live view from Williamsport. Looks like there is some wet roads there. Just a light sprinkle passed through Lycoming County. 62 is the current temperature. We had a high today of 65. In Avoca, in Williamsport, only 63 degrees. Same for Selinsgrove, 57 in Mount Pocono, which is the same temperature we hit yesterday. And hey, speaking of temperatures we hit yesterday, here at Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport, we hit a high of 64 degrees. This is the first day below average that we've had after a long 12-day stretch of above average temperatures. And of those 12, a lot of them had temperatures over the 80-degree mark. So we felt a lot like summertime to end off our last few days of summer. Now we're squarely feeling like fall. And that 64, folks, we have not felt that cool since May the 12th. That was the high temperature on May 12th, 55 degrees. And since then, we haven't had a cooler high temperature than 64. So yesterday's high temperature was the coolest high that we've had in over 4 months. So if you're feeling like this is not something we've been used to, it's definitely not. We haven't seen high temperatures this cool in quite a while. Temperatures right now falling to the 50s for Cogan House Township and Morris, 59 in Forkston, 62 in Scranton, 61 in Tower City. Winds are anywhere from calm to 13 miles per hour, and we did have some wind gusts today too, up to 22 miles per hour for places like Wellsboro and Williamsport, 23 mile per hour wind gusts clocked in Pottsville, and a 17 mile per hour wind gust in Mount Pocono. There are your satellite and radar images. We have some light rain showers in central Pennsylvania. They're headed their way eastward. Just a light sprinkle or two. But we have this slow-moving low-pressure system and all of this moisture along its front that trails all the way back to Texas. And this will slowly march through our region over the next 3 days or so, giving us chances for rainfall over your Wednesday and over your Thursday as well. Cloud cover on Friday as a result of a tropical system that I'll talk about in just a little bit. But let's time out those light showers coming through eastern Pennsylvania by midnight. Most of us remaining dry through much of your Wednesday until the evening hours. We could see a spot shower or storm throughout noon till midnight, especially in eastern Pennsylvania. Some heavier downpours, maybe a rumble or thunder or two. But if you're in central Pennsylvania, it looks like we're going to remain dry for much of your Wednesday. Thursday, a risk for an isolated shower or storm, especially in the evening hours. We could see a front come through late Thursday night into early Friday morning with some showers and storms associated with that. Wanted to show you quickly the tropical tracker. This is Tropical Storm Helene, named today Tropical Storm Helene, and by the time it makes it to the Big Bend region of Florida, we could be talking a Category 3 hurricane, bringing some cloud cover to us by Friday, but that's about all we're going to get from Helene. Maybe a few isolated showers early Saturday morning, and those clouds will persist through Sunday too. That's your 7-day. Temperatures only in the 60s for tomorrow, and 70s once we get to Thursday. So at least it's a little bit warmer for the second half of the week.
All right, we'll take that, Jeremy. Thank you, sir.